So what, were there any moments where you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? What have I got myself into? Or how do you keep yourself going in situations where it's hard? Like it's hot, you don't speak the language,
you're sick.
You got cholera.
Yeah.
You know, you're on these bus rides for hours and hours. Like how do you keep? And you're the only one who cares about this project. Like if you know, not that you're the only one who cares, but in that moment, you're the only one responsible for it. How do you keep your inspiration and?
I mean, for me, I love challenges. So, and also, this is something I never done. But I mean, I'd worked in other countries on projects, but it wasn't like something that was 100% me, like out there doing it, you know. And I had distribution with this company that I've adored forever. So, you know, there were these things that I just kept thinking of, like, this is going to be really awesome. Just keep going, you know. And it had like I was excited to do this. Whatever.
Yeah. Get to the next place.
Yeah.
Were you ever like? I know how like about showering and like hygiene and stuff. Like, what was that like?
So I.
It was like not.
It was like buckets of water. A lot of times. Toilets would just be like holes in the ground. In villages, holes in the ground. And I was like, oh, where do I go to the bathroom? And they're like, over there. And it's a shack that everyone just can see straight through. And it's in the middle, so of the village. So I'd be in there doing my thing, and like women would just be standing there watching me. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. They were always so curious. I'm like, we do it the same way. Let me be in peace.
Your poop is white.
And I showered. In one village, there was, you know, they had this pump. It was really exciting because this one village got a pump, so everyone would go there and.
You have a shot.
You have a shot of someone
yes.
bathing, and that's what made me curious.
But I was in a different village, and there was a pump just like that, and so you have to have somebody pumping for you. And like the whole village was out there showering, like everyone's naked together. And I mean, I did it too, but I bathed out there.
Was it a daily thing for them, or was it
no?
Like once a month or once a week sort of thing? Or?
I don't know.
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't ask, but like they keep the body pain and you know the hairdos for a long time. Oh, the men have wooden pillows or headrests that they sleep just on their neck to preserve their hairdos. And that shrine that you saw the wedding, the last one. It's pretty, and they also use them to sit on as well. They have little seats.
Wow.
But I always like, whoa, they are really into their hair.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to make it, so they keep that hair for like a month. So I guess they don't wash that.
Any other questions?
I don't know. I just wondered how it was to adjust back after being there for a while.
I flew back and I met my boyfriend in Washington because I flew back just before Christmas and we met in Washington D.C. and then I went to Arkansas. And it was funny because I like was in a hotel and I felt like I was in, you know, a luxury suite. I don't know, it was nice. And then I was going back to my parents. I think it was helpful for me to go to be with my family just after not go to New York for some reason. But I worked in Nepal for a while too and came back. I never really have a hard time adjusting. I don't know. I think when I first started traveling and coming back it was weird, but now I'm kind of like, okay, with it.
What were your other travels? Were there trips for films or different things?
Just things like one time I went to the Amazon and lived with some people down there and in Ecuador. Just like going from village to village, weaving through the Amazon.
How long did you do that for?
A month. But I didn't.
How did you get to do that?
Huh?
How did you get to do that?
People can go to the Amazon. I just bought a ticket. I didn't have any plans here. I was like, oh, I want to go to the Amazon. So then I bought a ticket to Ecuador. I get there and I'm like, how am I,